Welcome to episode 8 of Learn Norwegian. In today's lesson, we are going to look at nouns and articles. I'm Björn from Become a Polyglot. Nouns are words that describes persons, places, things, as well as feelings. In Norwegian, nouns can have male, female, or neutral gender, revealed by the article. So let's look at the three examples. Male, gender, en gutt. A boy. Female, gender, ei jente. A girl. And finally, neutral gender, et hus. A house. So we see here that in Norwegian we have three different articles depending on the gender of the noun, while on the other hand, in English, the article is the same. So here's a clear difference between Norwegian and English. Also, I need to point out that these three articles are actually called indefinite articles. And I'll explain the difference between indefinite and definite articles on the next couple of slides. So let's look at the difference between indefinite and definite articles. We can look at it in English first. When we say a football, that actually means that this football isn't a specific or known football. It's just a football. While on the other hand, when you say the football, we talk about a specific and known football, not just any football. The football was kicked in the goal. So now we're talking about that specific football in a story. But when you say a football is round, you're speaking about a football in a general sense. So a football is indefinite, it's not specific, while the football is definite and specific. So when we use the indefinite articles in Norwegian, en gutt, ei jente, et hus, we're not speaking about a specific boy or a specific girl or a specific house. We're speaking about any boy, any girl, any house. While, on the other hand, we have the definite articles. In Norwegian, they are coming at the end of the word and not in front of the word as in English. But when we say gutten, the boy, jenta, the girl, huset, the house, here we are actually speaking about specific things. That particular boy, that particular girl, that particular house. So that is why these suffixes in Norwegian are called definite articles, because we're speaking about specific things. While on the other hand, the indefinite articles en, ei, et, they are indefinite because we're not speaking about a specific boy, but any boy, not a specific girl, but any girl, not a specific house, but any house. So that's the difference between definite and indefinite articles. So let's look at some example sentences and see how the meaning changes when we go from using a definite article versus an indefinite article. First example. En gutt ute og går. A boy is out walking. So here we use en gutt, that's indefinite article. A boy. Gutten ute og går. The boy is out walking. Gutten, the boy, definite article. Next example. Ei jente falt. A girl fell. Ei jente, indefinite article. Jenta falt. The girl fell. Jenta, the girl, definite article. And final example, et hus foran oss. A house in front of us. Here we have et hus, indefinite article. Huset foran oss. The house in front of us. Huset is definite article. The house, here we're speaking about a specific house. So far we have looked at singular nouns, but how are they formed in the plural versions? Let's have a look. En gutt, gutten. Gutter, guttene. Some observations. Here is the indefinite version. We're not speaking about a specific boy, but we're speaking about a boy in the singular. And we have the similar situation on the plural side. Gutter, boys. Here we're not speaking about any specific boys, but boys in general. This is the indefinite version on the plural side. Going back to the singular, we have gutten, the boy. Here we are speaking about a specific boy in the singular. And likewise on the plural side, we have guttene, the boys. Here we are speaking about some specific boys, the boys, but in the plural sense. And all we have to do is add one E as opposed to here. And then we have the plural version of the definite article. So let's look at a female noun. Ei jente, jenta, on the singular side. Jenter, jentene, on the plural side. Now let's look at the neutral noun. Et hus, huset, on the singular side, meaning a house, the house. That becomes hus, husene, on the plural side. And we're going to take one more example, also a neutral noun. Et vindu, vinduet, a window, the window. And on the plural side, vinduer, vinduene, windows, the windows. So let's make some observations. The first thing that we notice is that this word does not have an ending. Why not? Well, a house in Norwegian, et hus, is a neutral noun. And that is also the case for et vindu, a window. But the difference is that et hus is only one syllable, while et vindu has two syllables. So neutral nouns with only one syllable does not have an ending. In the plural version, more specifically the indefinite version, we don't have the ending. So that's the first observation to remember. Second observation, we can see that all nouns have the same ending in the plural version, more specifically the definite version in the plural. Everyone ends in ene, no matter what the gender, male, female, neutral. And you can see that there is also a pattern in the plural of the indefinite. Everybody ends in er, except for the exception. So that is an overview of how you can go from singular nouns into making plural nouns, either in the indefinite version or the definite version. And that's it for today's lesson. If you like this video and you want to see more of these, please subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.